Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive? Today we're looking at, well, this whole back and forth between Donald Trump and Seth Meyers.
Yeah, they've been going at it, haven't they?
It's been pretty interesting to watch. We're going to be looking specifically at some comments that Trump made about Meyers on Truth Social.
Oh, yeah, his social media platform.
Right, and the thing that really stood out was this nickname that Trump used. He called him Marble Mouth Myers.
Wow. What do you think about that?
I don't know, it's definitely eye-catching,
hmm
but maybe a little demeaning. What do you think?
Yeah, it does feel a little bit like a schoolyard taunt, doesn't it? But this is coming from a former president. And,
What do you think?
is there something more to it?
Right, it's not just some random guy saying it.
Yeah.
And it's not just the name calling either. This article we've got here details some other comments that Trump made. He called Myers dumb and untalented.
Strong words.
Yeah. And he even said that NBC Myers Network should pay a big price for his actions.
Pay a big price, huh?
Yeah, what do you think he means by that?
Well, it's hard to say for sure. I mean, it's unlikely that he's talking about like actual financial penalties or something.
Yeah.
But it's definitely reminiscent of the kind of rhetoric that he's used throughout his career
Yeah.
when he's targeting someone or some group that he sees as an adversary.
Right. So maybe not a literal price, but
Yeah, exactly. It's more about, rallying his base and maybe even inciting a negative reaction.
interesting. So let's shift gears a bit and talk about Myers. What has he been saying about Trump that might have, provoked this response?
Well, Myers has been a critic of Trump for years,
Yeah.
and he often uses humor and satire on his show to address, Trump's policies and actions.
It's almost like they're speaking two different languages.
It is kind of like that, yeah. You've got Trump with his very direct and strong attacks,
Yeah.
and then you've got Myers using humor as his weapon of choice.
And that's what I find so fascinating of this whole thing. It really raises questions about how we engage in political discourse today.
Absolutely.
Like, can humor actually be an effective tool for criticism? Does it actually persuade people or change their minds?
Right. Or does it just make things worse?
Exactly. It's a really tricky situation to navigate. And, it makes me wonder how I would handle something like that.
What, being called marble mouth by a former president?
Yeah. I mean, would you try to laugh it off? Would you fire back with your own jokes?
Mhm.
Or would you just ignore it completely?
I don't know what I would do.
It's tough.
Yeah, it really highlights this kind of tension that we're seeing so much of today between free speech and, political commentary
Yeah.
and the impact that this kind of rhetoric can have.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up our deep dive today, I'm left with this question. If humor and satire are the tools that Myers is using, can they ever be truly effective in bridging these divides? Or will they always just add fuel to the fire?
Something to think about.
Definitely. Let us know what you think.